Sound check. Also audio issue. No sound. Video capture. There. It should be better now. You guys can hear me? We're good now? Okay. I'm really sorry about that. I have no idea why that happened. And for some reason, the microphone was off. So sorry. Anyways, we had a lot to talk about here, but we're good. We're good. Sorry, I don't know what it was. I haven't been here in a week. So I was down in Sarasota, Florida, fishing with my cousin, and we're catching snooks and trouts and stuff and hanging out. So I'm back. We watched UFC 300 with just a bunch of wild maniacs down there in Sarasota. It was crazy. I got back to his house at like 2:30 in the morning, and I think I was on a flight by like 8 o'clock the next morning. So I'm back. But as soon as I got here, I went to the local card shop, and I brought my Alex Pereira Poetan redemptions. So I had $400 in redemption money, which I got from the hobby video, the mega video, the blaster video, and I just been putting them aside. So I took that and I went over to the Chicagoland Sports Card Shop in the suburbs of Chicago here, and that's like the local one who I work with. So I went over there and I was kind of trying to figure out like what's the best thing to do with $400. So I took one hobby, and these are all for you guys and gals. Um, and then I said, okay, well, based on my thoughts, I thought that blasters were better than megas, and I thought you need at least four blasters to get a hit and eight to get like a big one. So I bought four and I had like $5 left, so I just bought another blaster. So we got a hobby and five blasters, and what we're gonna do here is hopefully get a hit out of the blasters, but we're definitely gonna get hits out of the hobby. So I'm gonna give everything away. Everything's gonna be totally free, free shipping, free cards. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this bot, which used to formerly yell at everyone, and I'm gonna use it to basically just pick winners. And so as the stream's going, you can win more than once. It'll just be live. We'll have it going, and we'll pick, and whoever that person is, will get the next hit. So anything besides like a base card, and then we'll take it and we'll just get it shipped out to you. So that's what I'm gonna do tonight. So kind of like the free break, except live. Go go go. So I'm gonna pick the first like five right now, and we'll make sure this bot works. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. But let's see. All you got to do to be eligible, by the way, I see there's like 20 people in there now, the 10 eligible. You just got to write something in the chat. So put anything in the chat. It doesn't matter. Just say something. Get that in there, and then you'll be eligible to be selected. And it lasts for like 5 minutes. So just type every 5 minutes or whatever before we pull another batch. I'll tell you when we do a batch of five. Also, while you're doing that, I unlocked the monetization feature through YouTube, and you can see down there there's the little little dollar sign. But if you so choose and you feel that it needs to happen, you can do super chats and super stickers, and it's basically like you can write stuff. It'll be in bold and highlighted for however many minutes or hours. It's totally up to you guys. I'm not trying to push it, but I thought some people might want to do it, so I put it on there. There's also a membership which I have available to do. I don't want to do like half-ass it, so I'm not going to just put a membership up where I offer you nothing and you pay me money. But I will be working on getting UFC Break shirts and maybe some other stuff where we can do like a one-to-one. So it's just like it costs whatever the shirt costs. And that's how I'll start the membership thing. But that's going to be, give me a couple weeks for that. That's it. Let's open some cards. If you want to be eligible, type something in chat. Types anything in chat, and then you'll be in, and I'm going to pick five people. We'll do them in order. I'm going to write them down, too, in case I screw this up. You got 10 seconds left if you haven't already. If you just get in here, type something in chat. Also, whenever the video's over, likes, comment, subscribe. You'll be entered to win a... we're going to give away... What am I giving away? I'll give away two, like... I'm going to give away blasters. I'm going to send a couple blasters to whoever wins this month. All right. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's get somebody a 1-1. I'm pulling it right now. It should pop up. Let's see. All right, Khabib 29-0. You're first. I'm writing this down. Khabib 29-0. All right. Brandon Venus, my man, longtime friend of the channel. 5M Corey. Dan B. Lucky Day. Pandemic Diesel. All right. Good luck to all of you. I'm gonna do blasters first. So, Dan, I'll let you pick. Dan, which blaster do you want? Left or right? I got 5 out there. 1, 2 high, 3, 4, and 5 in front. Which one do you want? I'm happy to be here, everybody. Dan, tell me which one you want. Which blaster box you want? I'm going to open it first. Come on, it's Dan B. Come on. If he doesn't say anything in 3, 2, 1, left. Here we go. All right. You guys got a good view here? Good luck, everybody. I hope we get a monster. This is, I was thinking about this, and I kind of wanted to open these boxes for myself. And then I was like, well, it's kind of like, I can't see what I'm doing here. It's kind of like a freebie, right? Like, I already paid for the cases and all that. It's like, the check is cashed. I'm just getting these extra ones, so I decided to give them all away. All right. And we'll be doing more giveaways, though. Everything's getting given away tonight, so if you just joined us, feel free to stick around a few minutes, and I'll do a drawing for 5 more names here in a minute. Anything that I pulled that's not a parallel, or sorry, anything that is not base or an insert, we're looking for parallels, serial numbers, things like that. Those will be given out in the order that I drew. All right. There he is, Tom Aspinall. Good luck, everybody. I hope we get a whopper. I hope it's like a 1-on-1 pull comes up and one of you guys scores big. Guys or gals. Alex Perez. I can see a sepia back there. All right. Hall of Fame, Cerrone. Ooh, that's a good one to start things off here. Khabib, 29-0. Diego Lopes, rookie sepia. That's a good way to start this off, huh? He mauled Sadiq, man. Statistically, I ran the analysis on it. Sadiq actually has more tools to win that fight, like based on the math. But he just got mauled. And I think as Diego has more fights, that'll change, like in the numbers. But man, he got smashed. He just couldn't get anything going. Zhang Wei Li retains the championship. William Gomez. Derek Lewis and Figueiredo. He's been picking it up too. Nice Figueiredo silver. He had a good win. The UFC 300 participant. That one's going to Brandon. Okay. I shouldn't. I no, I did. I saw it. I was at a bar. I think I was at a bar for part of it, and then like a house party at 2 a.m. in Sarasota. It was a long night. Rafa Garcia, Gabriel Miranda, Ariana Lipsky, and Tim Elliott looking real savage in the sepia. And Tim Elliott is going to 5M Corey. All right. Yeah, dude. You know who looked good was Bobby Green. Bobby Green was my #1 pick this week in terms of confidence to win. Paul Craig, Michael Chandler fighting Connor at 303, I think they said. John Jones and a Rose Namajunas silver is going to It's Dan B. Dan, you won. You were winning those like Rose Namajunas 30-year parallels from Don Russ Hobby when they first came out. I remember I ripped it and you had her. All right. Manon Fioro base. I think there might be something else in here. Israeli Adesanya. Got a Macy Barber brick by brick insert. And Luana Carolina sepia. And that one is going to Pandemic Diesel. All right. I'm going to do 6 names next. Let me pull some more names here. All right. Where are we? All right. Next name is getting the hit out of the next pack. Obhecto Collecto. You're getting the next hit. I'm going to pull 6 more while I'm doing it. MG the Game 33. Charlie. Johnny E. What is that? Slopes through Carolina. We'll get a couple more. Scott Weaver. Nate Montgomery. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got one more. And Candid Camper. All right. You're all going to have to email me your shipping addresses later. But as long as I don't mess up this stack of hits, it should coincide perfectly with the names on the list. All right. Obhecto, Collecto, you're up. Whatever we got here. Gaethje is not a bum. Holloway is just amazing. Leon Edwards. Holly Holm. Honestly, the most impressive thing about this fight was that Holly Holm turned Kayla Harrison on her back and like wrestled her, and then Kayla took over. But it was like, if you can do that to Holly Holm, who's very well rounded, I think it's a good sign for things to come with Miss Kayla Harrison. Yo, Rafael Fiziev auto coming out of there, and that's going to Obhecto Collecto. And then right behind it, I've got a Miles Johns Pulsar, which is going to MG the Game 33. Yeah, Rakic I'm not sold on. I've heard a lot of negative things about that guy over the years. All right, nice Fiziev pick up there, Mr. Collecto. Senor Collecto. The Rafael Fiziev auto. Congrats, nice hit. And Miles Johns is going to MG the Game 33. All right, let's get the next blaster going. Well, that's a good start, right? We got a Diego Lopes rookie, and we got a nice Fiziev auto. Anyone who's popped in here, feel free to just type anything in chat, and you'll be eligible to win a card. It's got to be within 5 minutes of when I pull them, so I'll let you know for the next batch, but you can do it anytime. And also, if you like, subscribe, and leave a comment, after this becomes a video and we're done streaming, you'll be entered automatically to win 2 boxes of Topps Chrome Blasters. So get in there and win something. All right, next up we got Charlie. Otman Izatar. Jacob Malkoon. Stipe. There's an Alan Nascimento rookie sepia. That one's going with Charlie. I don't know much about this guy, but he's one of the 2024 Topps rookies, so it can't be that bad. You guys having fun? Are we having fun? Who knows? There might be a real sick monster in that hobby box. Mackenzie Dern. Max Holloway. There's a Bruno Ferreira. And Yair Rosenstrike, silver. What is Topps UFC Midnight? I heard from a guy who I thought was pretty knowledgeable that Museum was coming next. Midnight? What is Topps UFC Midnight? Charlie, that's you. Rosenstrike, I think. Is that what I said? 1, 2, yes. All right, Johnny E, this one's for you. April 19th. It's good, Johnny. Is it going to release April 19th or announce it April 19th? No, it's got to announce it 19th. Neil Magny, Cody Garbrandt. That is a base Path Blazer Cerrone, and that is a Melissa Gatto sepia, another rookie from 2024. It's on the top site, or are they going to release it April 19th? I'm not ready, man. I've got 200 sepia, X Factor, and silvers I gotta sell. All right, nice hit there. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. For sure, whatever the next product is, though, we're doing cases straight away. I really enjoyed that, and honestly, I think it helped the health and growth of the channel big time. Rob Font, if you Google Tops 2024 Chrome UFC, the video of our hobby case video comes up on Google. It's like sitting right there, and I think it's huge. It makes everything, just helps everyone. Sergey Spivak, Yasmin Lucindo, and Yair Rodriguez silver. Cody G. There's a nice Yair. Yair silver. All right, and that one was going to Scott Weaver. This one is for Nate Montgomery. If I say the names wrong and you guys catch it, it'll be right on the sheet. I wrote it all down. Umar Nurmagomedov. Corey Sandhagen. That's a silver. Alan Ginter, Sean O'Malley is what that is. That's a nice hit. Those aren't that common. They're not. They don't like exist in hobby, but you can get them in blasters. Nice little hit there. I don't know what the exact odds are of getting that, but it's 0 in hobby, and it's definitely better in blasters. But I think out of the whole case, I only had a couple. So nice Sean O'Malley pickup there for Nate. I'm going to have a lot of mail to send tomorrow. So the only problem with the giveaways is the mail takes me so long. And the last one was Anthony Smith Sepia, and that one is going to the Candid Camper. Sorry, it looks real blurry in the plastic. I'll show you. Anthony Smith just looks blurry. There it is. So we got that. Anthony Smith Sepia. 2023 Optic. Yeah. So actually, a couple of folks have sent me emails in the last week or so. Some of them about like cards, bulk amounts of cards. One guy wanted something for Whatnot. Brandon Royval charity is a thing we're working on too. There's a bunch of stuff. I haven't responded to a lot of them. So give me a few days and I'll get back to everybody. I did see that gold vinyl Khabib got pulled. I'm not going to buy it right now unless he wants to sell it under market. But I just bought more of them and I'm like, I gotta wait a little bit. And now if there's another Topps product coming out, I gotta save my pennies for cases. Ode Osborne. But thank you. I do appreciate you sending it to me. Maybe I'll buy it at a later date. Ricky Simone. Charles Oliveira and Manon Fioro. That's a good card. Silver Pulsar. All right. Type something in chat if you want to be eligible to win a card. We're going to pull 6 more names. All right. A pen. Say something in the chat if you want to be in, and we're going to do 6 more here. 6 more cards. Maybe more. Could be more. Actually, I think that's... Let me check. While you guys are typing, I'm going to check something. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Carolina. Hector. Charlie. Johnny. Scott. Nate. Yeah, I think actually I shorted, but that's fine. That's fine. What I was checking was I actually, because I was pulling more than one in a pack, we're all good, but I got Sean O'Malley going to Candid Camper, and then I got to pull 2 more names for Anthony Smith and Manon Fioro, which I'm going to do right now, and then I'll do a bunch more after that. All right, so next 2 are for Anthony Smith. All right, Rainan, Anthony Smith. Andrew Killingbeck. You are getting a Manon Fioro. All right. Everything's in order. All right, next box. Next box. I broke my back. What? Fioro. I was surprised when she beat my girl Blanchfield. A little surprised. Fiora's on your no bet list? All right, I'm going to pull like 6 more names here for the next couple hits. Steven. Mr. Yule. Steven Yule should be a stand-up comedian in Vegas. That's the truth. Anthony Fiori. The Fio. Trevor Pulio. Leonc CC. Is that country club? I don't know what this is. The Leonc CC. Canada Club. Connor Kilpatrick. I didn't realize how many shipments we're going to be making. This might take 2 days to ship. Ronnie Faulkner. All right, let's get some cards out. All right, next up, Steven Yule, my man from Las Vegas. Walt Harris just got busted for steroids and is out. I think his career is over. They said he's got a 4-year suspension, so they Nick Diaz'd him, and he's going to be too old. Michael Chiesa, which is a real shame because he had that whole thing with his daughter. Alexa Grasso. Inu Mizuki. Jocelyn Edwards. Sepia. Going to Mr. Steven Yule. There you go, sir. Another great episode. When the stream's over, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that, and you can win 2 blasters that I'll send to you. I sent out, somebody got the Prism box. I just sent it like a week ago. Matheus Nicolau, he's fighting in 2 weeks. Ketlin Vieira. Grant Dawson. And another Jocelyn Edwards, this time a silver. And that is going to Mr. Anthony Fio. There you are, sir. We're only in the blasters, folks. We still got hobby to give away. All right, Gaethje. Jack Della Maddalena. Khamzat Chimaev insert. And a nice Gaethje Sepia. Don't be too hard on Gaethje, guys. He is still just as good as you remember him. He's still the guy who took out Dustin. I think Max is just Max. And that is going to Trevor, the Gaethje Sepia. Just making little notes here to keep everything in order. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't want to fight Gaethje, and I'm a lot bigger than he is. Paulo Costa. Parker Porter. Jamal Emmers. And Vanessa Demopoulos silver. That's a good pickup. Rookie card. Silver Vanessa Demopoulos. Let's go into Leonc CC. Also, if I say any of your names wrong, I don't apologize. I've never seen, read, or heard most of them ever before, so I'm doing my best. Vanessa Demopoulos. Damone Blackshear. Roman Delizio. And, an Anshul Jubilee Sepia. He's another rookie that he lost his first fight, but I have his black 1 of 10 card, but I think there's a chance this guy can still go deep. So, again, it's like, we got to grow up. If a guy loses 1 fight, his career is not over. GSP lost a fight, you know? Hall of Fame, it's okay. Anshul Jubilee is going to Connor Kilpatrick. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't put rookie cards on. Like, they're on the base cards. They're just not on any of the parallels. It's Tops. Sean Strickland. Johnny Parsons. Another auto. This time, we are pulling a Jack... Is it Jack Shore? It is. Jack Shore Future Stars auto. Not bad for a couple of blasters tonight. These Future Stars autos are very rare in a blaster. We saw a bunch in the hobby case. They're not common in blasters. So that's a nice pickup there. And that one is going to Ronnie Faulkner. Jack Shore auto. Congrats. And the last card in there. Oh, nice. We got a Sean O'Malley Prism. And that is going to go to whoever I draw next. Stay active in that chat. If you want to win stuff, you got to chat every 5 minutes. Stay busy. Whoever gets this one is getting O'Malley. Card and Comic Freak, O'Malley. Congrats. All right, let's get another blaster going. We're autos on 2 out of 3 blasters right now. What'd you say, Tyler? Gaethje may never be the same after. Well, I mean, he got beat up. Yeah, he may never be the same, but he's still been amazing. And to even be able to handle that kind of damage from Holloway is pretty impressive. Like, yeah, you're right though. You're right. Dustin actually said that. I think it was after his last fight. Like in an interview, he was like, "You always leave a piece of yourself in the octagon. It just depends how much." Oh, here, we need some names. Next six. Chat if you want to win. Mechademic? I don't have a sophisticated way to, like, store all this right now, but maybe next time. Tyler Cannon, man. The Cannon Man can. I hope Tyler gets a good one, because if it's not a good one, he's not going to be happy. I'm going to have to hear about it for the rest of the week. Vassy Gillies? That's a creepy photo. I hope that isn't real. Matthew Reed. Win DeVito. This is actually turning into an insane shipping project, but that's all right. I'm gonna streamline it for next time. Nate Brown. And I'll do one more. David Dietz. David Dietz. Alright, let's see what we got. This is amazing. Do you guys like this? Is this more fun than the break or the same? Or I think it's more fun because anyone can win. Like, it's not predetermined. Ariane Lipsky. Ilya Taporia base. There's a Volkanovski Pathblazer insert. Bilal Muhammad sepia. My neighbor. Mr. Muhammad. Brian Battle autos are being called for. Who's next for Alex? How do we get a hold of you for giveaways? Just send me an email. And I'll go over this again. If I've called your name, and you can scroll up, you see Nightbot yell it out. You got to just send an email, ufcbreaks@gmail, and just say, hey, I'm Stephen Ewell. I won whatever, and then I'll just check it with the list, and we'll be good to go. Okay, Bilal Muhammad is going to Card and Comic. Is that right? Nope. Sorry, that was the O'Malley. Mechademic is going to Bilal. What's the name? UFCbreaks@gmail.com. Give that man a title shot. All right. Choi Sung-woo. Korean fighter. Nasruddin Imavov. Jalen Turner. Man, I can't believe you lost. And Jessica Andrade silver. Jalen Turner. Nice Andrade. Andrade silver is going to Tyler Cannon. Tyler, is that one okay? I don't know who you collect, man. I know you have strong opinions about some of the things I say periodically. All right, Michael Chiesa. Brad Katona. Nasruddin Imavov. And holy smokes, it is a very tan Macy Barber right there. Sepia Macy Barber. Who messaged you after the fight? Oh, Marina Rodriguez. Was it Vassy Gillies? Macy Barber Sepia. Anthony Fio. Thank you. Matthews Nicolau. Ketlin, you should have put that in a super chat. I have those available now. Alan Nascimento. And we got a Stipe Silver going to Mr. Reed. Stipe Silver to, was it Matthew Reed? All right. Win DeVito, you're next. All right. We got Gaethje. Anthony Smith. He's on the no-bet list. Anderson Silva, Path Blazer. And a nice Chuck Liddell sepia. A little Chuck Liddell action. That one's going to Win DeVito. All right, last pack out of that blaster. Let's hope it's a good one. I want a Max Auto. I'll tell you, I have a bunch of stuff on eBay, so if you see something you want, just message me on there, and I can send you. Yeah, I can sell it to you on PayPal or on there or whatever. But just message me if you see anything you want, and I'll give you a deal on it. Anyone who's in the chat or comes on the channel, I offer stuff at like 70% of comps or like a reduced price. It doesn't have to be perfect. Paulo Costa. If there's anything you want, guys, just let me know. Parker Porter. Ian Machado Gary. And a Pedro Munoz is going to Mr. Nate Brown. All right. All right. And next up is David Dietz. We got to open another box. Also, if there's anyone interested, and I forgot the name because it was a few days ago, but somebody was talking to me about buying all of a certain card to sell and whatnot. If you're interested in like those X Factor or silvers or sepias, like a bunch of them, we can do stuff like that too. So any kind of cards you guys want, guys, gals, ladies and gentlemen, just let me know. I'm happy to help. What did I ship? I shipped a lot of stuff. As soon as I got home from Florida, I immediately started shipping cards. There were some Kimbo cards, but I think they were like old tops. Movsar Evloev, Sleeper Champ. Corey Sandhagen. There's a Chuck Liddell, Hall of Fame. And David Dietz, you, sir, are picking up a Jamal Emmer Sepia. Tops like back in like, I don't know, like 2012 or something had Kimbo Slice. All right, I need some more winners, folks. Let's get 5 more winners. If you want to be entered for a chance to win, please say something in the chat. And if it's about Anthony Fio in my closet, you get double entry points. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, I need some chats. It says I don't have enough eligible users right now. All right. Here we go. Hey now, 34. Beer Slayer. Sean A. Uh-oh, the super chats are flying. Do you sweat while you eat? It depends what I'm eating. JRT. Thank you for the super chat, sir. Okay. Slight dilemma here. I gotta get my giveaway thing going here. All right. Sorry, I need a little more chatting. Excellent. There it goes. It lets me do like the full list, and then I have to start over again. So we went through like the first, I don't know, like 34 people or something around. So I need like 2 more here. Let's go. Nate Montgomery, part 2. It's Dan B again. All right, so we got some more winners ready. Let's do it. This one's going to Hey Now 34. Oops. A lot to manage. I need a producer. If there's anyone in the northwest suburbs of Chicago, please let me know. All right, Shogun Hua, Chito Vera, Charles Oliveira, and Blagoy Ivanov, silver. That man has been stabbed 1,700 times. There's a joke, it's like a drinking game. When he fights, or if you ever watch his fights, you have to do a shot every time they mention how many times he was stabbed. You'll be drunk before that fight's over. Ooh, this is just like an appetizer, everyone. The hobby box is obviously loaded. I told them, I said, give me the good one. Magomed Ankalaev. Brandon Royval, I got to put in my Royval charity pile. More on that to come soon. Peter Yan. Kelvin Gastelum, Sepia. And that's going to Beer Slayer. All right, next up is Sean A. It's the Kanye West of music short content. Caitlin Seminara. Michelle Pereira. Aljamain Sterling and Michael Chiesa, silver. I told him, I said, give me the best hobby box you have. And he literally pulled them all aside and reached in the back and grabbed one. So time will tell. All right, JRT, this one's for you. Royce Gracie. Alex Perez. Ooh, another silver. This time it's the Reaper, who also just had his first auto in this product. Very nice. That one was for, what did I say, JRT? I think that's what I said, JRT. Nate Montgomery, you're getting a Damone Blackshear, and I got to sleeve that Whitaker. Also, whatever the first card out of the hobby box is, I'm going to send up to my my family up in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, because I don't think they're in here. So I'm going to send them one. All right, next one, It's Dan B is in here. And then the first hit in the hobby box, I'm sending up to Nova Scotia. You got a young guy up there collecting cards. He's going to get the first hit. Stipe Miocic, Volkan Uzdemir, Derek Lewis, and hey, Renato Moiciano, Danny. That doesn't suck. There you go. He just sucked out Jalen Turner, man. All right, well, that one's going to Dan. That will conclude the prelims, and now we're getting ready for the main event, which I'm going to flip my page over. I'm going to reset all the eligibility of these giveaways. All right, everything has been reset. If you want to win hobby, second hit, you are slipping under the closet door. Are you really here? Which closet are you in? All right, free hobby box giveaway. If you have fun today, please like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment, and you will also be entered to win 2 Topps Chrome UFC Blasters. I will ship them to New Zealand if necessary. I like putting this thing up. It's like a rare treat. Make a real hobby. Oh yeah. Can you see it? Let's see. Oh yeah. Isn't that beautiful? It's like the old days. Like, I'll buy 1 pack. No, I'm buying them all. All right. So we're going through these bad boys. I don't know why I opened that. I'm just taking them right out. It was fun I had like a nostalgic feeling there for a minute, but it's gone now. All right. These are all hobby packs. We're giving them away. Good luck, everyone. I hope someone hits a monster. I just reset the eligibility for everyone. The first one, though, is going to Canada. Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. So whatever the first non-base hit is going there. And then I'm going to pull the next 5 people right now. Scott Weaver. Charlie. If you want to be eligible, just type something. Macademic. Andrew Killingbeck. Rainin. And MG the Game 33. It's going to get us started. All right, it's hobby time. First one. First hit's going to Nova Scotia. Enjoy. I hope you're excited. You should have a package showing up there soon, too. I put a little extra juice in there for you. All right. Let's get this ready. Good luck, everyone. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right. Big hits. Big money. Big money. Arnold Allen. Bilal. Chuck Liddell. Dan Hooker. Yair Rodriguez. Auto. Arnold Allen. Not a bad auto. This is going straight to Nova Scotia as soon as I ship the other 52 cards first. Congrats on that. I'm going to move these aside just so I have a hobby pile separate. Congrats. Nice Arnold Allen Future Stars auto. All right. We got a GSP insert and a Bam Bam insert. Jesus. It's like a fish. This pack feels thick. I don't know why, but it does. GSP. I see a mahogany maroon card back there. Ariane Lipsky. Choi Sung-woo. There's a Dan Hooker magenta. That's going to Scott Weaver. Let me just slide that in there. Congrats. That's a Josh Emmett Silver. We got a lot of stuff here. This pack's got hits on hits on hits. Josh Emmett Silver is going to Charlie. We have a Corey Sandhagen negative that I heard somebody shouting for. Sandhagen negative going to Macademic. All right, we got a Bilal tail to tape insert and Deuce de Guerra Figueiredo. I say Dose or Deuce? I can't remember. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. This is fun. I might do this format instead of the break next time. I think there's more people involved. Jack Jenkins. Jessica Andrade. Diego Lopes rookie card. Nasruddin Imavov. I was also shooting a shotgun very recently in my right shoulder. It's like it all of a sudden was just dying. I was like, Michael Chiesa. Penny Kianzad. Who did I say? That's going to Andrew Killingbeck. It's got the Penny Kianzad. It's a Pulsar. And don't worry, Rainin, you're next, and there's an Aqua card in there for you. All right, Andrew Killingbeck. Conor McGregor base, and we got a Bill Algeo to 199, Rainin. Aqua. Nice Topps Chrome Aqua. There you go. Congrats. MG the Game 33 is next. All right. Alexander Volkanovsky. Raquel Pennington. Sadiq Youssef. And MG the Game 33 has a purple. That's a magenta, I suppose. Justin Tafa. No, it's purple. It's purple. And that's also a rookie card. Justin Tafa, purple rookie card. All right. And I need a few more winners. I'm going to pull a few more here. Trevor Pulio. Pandemic Diesel. Khabib. Nate Montgomery. David Dietz. And Sean A. You guys are all next. All right, so the Justin Tafa goes to MG, the game 33. The next card is right here, and that is Rafa Garcia Magenta. All right, Rafa Garcia is going to Trevor. And right behind that, we got a negative. There's more cards in this pack. Yasmin Lucindo, negative. Going to Pandemic Diesel. It's a good rookie card pickup. We have a Anderson Silva base and a Jessica Andrade Blue Wave to 75. Hang on to your hats, folks. I bet you there's still at least an orange in here, if not better. So typically there's a little juice. Oh, man, was that I can't remember, but that's a Blue 75 Andrade. And that, what did I say? Does that go to Khabib? I've got it written down, but I just have a bunch of names. All right. What was that? Okay, I'm pretty sure that was Khabib, right? Let me just check. I want to know what I'm doing here. Hang on. The Justin Tafa, Justin Tafa went to MG the game 33. Trevor gets the Rafa Garcia Magenta. Pandemic Diesel has the Yasmin Lucindo negative. And Khabib has the Andrade Blue Wave. All right, Nate Montgomery, you are next, sir. I want Khabib hits too. Luana Carolina. Dricus Duplessis. Mathus Nicolau. Ketlin Vieira. There's an Aljamain Sterling purple. That's a good hit. I feel like he's back in everyone's good graces after a win. Nice little Aljo play there. And that's going to Nate Montgomery. Nice purple Aljo. I got a Charles Oliveira negative here. Going to David Dietz. Congrats. And last two are base inserts. All right. Let's get a few more people on. If you haven't chatted in 5 minutes, chat real quick. I'll give you a chance here. Jason Kraft. You are in. Hey Now, 34. RS. The Candid Camper. Anthony Fio. Oh, dear. The man in my closet. All right. Next hit is going to Sean A. The chat's hysterical. I love it. Hey, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, comment. You'll be entered to win a prize at the end of the month, which is 2 blasters, Topps Chrome UFC. We'll send them straight to you for free. All right. Looks like there might be a little action in the back. I think there's a case hit back there, like maybe a 1 in... I forget the odds. It might be like a 1 in 50 or 80 case hit. Davison Figueiredo. Chan Sung Jung. Justin Gaethje. Paulo Costa. And our first hit here is a Paul Craig Magenta. It's going to Sean A. Okay. Paul Craig Magenta for Sean. The next one is a silver Melquizael Conceição. Milky, as he's better known. And that one is going to Jason Kraft. And then this, we have an Israel Adesanya base insert. And behind it, we have a little case hit there. Kamaru Usman countdown, and I don't remember if they're all refractors, but this one is. So something to take a look at. But that is going to Haynow 34. Usman countdown. Check that out though, because look up the pack already and check if they're all refractors. I just can't remember if they are or not, but that's for sure a hit. So congratulations. All right, next card is going to RS. All right, Johnny Walker, Elves Brenner, Josh Quinlan, Virna Jandaroba, Bullet, Shara Bullet, Miles Johns. All right, Miles Johns, that's a refractor prism going to RS. Miles Johns. Congrats. And what else we got in here? There's a Nunez, that's a base. And ooh, that's good. Cheeto Vera blue to 150. That's for the Candid Camper. A little Cheeto Vera. Let's go. Nice one. Cheeto. All right, let's draw a few more names, shall we? Let us draw. If you haven't typed in 5 minutes, type something and let's do it. Here we go. Connor Kilpatrick. Anthony Fio's next, but Connor Kilpatrick, you're right after him. Vasi Gillies? Get a couple here. Windavito. Ronnie Faulkner. Card and Comic Freak. All right, that'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll see if that's enough for this pack. Hello, everyone. Nightbot struggling. I'm the one who's struggling. The Nightbot knows what it's doing. I got to find a better way to automate it. But this was the first time doing it, so I'm winging it. It's just going to happen. Dusko Todorovic. Dan Ige. Otman Izatar. Mackenzie Dern. Michael Chandler, Magenta. Not bad. Not bad at all. That one's going to Mr. Anthony Fio. I will slide it under the closet door shortly. Next one is Alex Perez, who's fighting in 2 weeks. That's a negative. It's a negative parallel, but he's fighting. Him fighting is not a negative. That's going to Mr. Connor Kilpatrick. And we got a Hendo insert, and we got a refractor Henry Cejudo tail of the tape. A little parallel insert. And that is going to Vasi Gillies. And I feel like that's French, and I'm saying it wrong, so my bad. Cheeto. The email is in the body of the description of the video. You just click on that. It's got all the info for email, PayPal, all this stuff. Carlston Harris, eBay, whatever you want. Brendan Allen. Max Holloway. Neil Magny. We got a purple Alex Perez. That's going to Windavito. Ooh, there might be something. I don't know if it's an insert or it's something good back there. I can't see. All right, next up is Ronnie Faulkner. We got a silver. Anderson Silva. Ronnie Faulkner, nice silver Anderson. Congrats on that. And what was that? Card and Comic Freak. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's an insert. I saw like the dark color there and it looked unusual, but that's a Lyoto Machida insert, which is kind of cool that they pulled that back. All right, need a couple winners. I got 3 packs left, so I'm gonna pull a few and then we'll just. If I pull too many, doesn't matter, but we'll get a few here. Tyler Cannon. RS. Anthony Fia. My favorite. Sean A. Obhecto Collecto. Hey Now 34. Is that a Shara Bullet image? I think it is. Let's get a few more. Vince. Andrew Killingbeck. Stephen Ewell. Daniel Vasquez. And for now, Mcdemic. All right, let's see if we can fill those slots. He's got a Shara Bullet picture. Let's go. Also, I think next week I still have 10 boxes of Chronicles 22, which we've seen all kinds of stuff happen and not happen. But I think I might do this format for those, and we'll rip all those next week. All who are for, say aye, and all who are opposed, say nay, please. Armin Sarukian. And then I got to research the new release because I'm a day behind there. But I'm going to look into that, and we'll make a plan to rip that and go crazy. Amir Albazi. Alexander Romanov. Parker Porter. Vanessa Demopoulos base. And Brandon Royval negative. There you go. Nice little Brandon Royval negative. Was that going to Tyler? Card and Comic Freak. I think it was. Shoot. Hang on. 1, 2. No, it was Alex Perez, purple. Anderson went to Ronnie Faulkner. Card and Comic Freak is getting Brandon Royval negative. Tyler, you're next. There's a Brandon Moreno insert. And we got Penny Kianzad Speckle to $2.99. It's number 005 of $2.99. And it feels mint. It's a little... It feels like a thick card. There you go. Penny Kianzad. All right, RS, you're next. No, everyone's talking about UFC Midnight. I don't know what's going on. I'm way behind. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just way behind. I've been on a boat drinking Coronas, just living my best life. I gotta go hit the Google. Curtis Blades, Jeff Neal, Sean Strickland. Yo, that's not bad. All right, Raquel Pennington. And Raquel. That's weird. Her auto, like she writes the R. Sorry, her auto is funny because the R looks like it's backwards, but then the rest of it looks correct. But whatever. I mean, I think it's just her auto, but I was like, it's strange, but that's cool. Raquel Pennington auto for RS. Not bad, huh? We got a couple autos here. Forehead sunburn to prove it. It's actually the forehead I had a hat on. It's like my neck is like extra crispy, but that's not great TV there. Just showing off my neck burns. All right, Robbie Lawler is going to Anthony Fio. Nice Robbie Lawler purple. Hall of Famer. He just got inducted a couple months ago. Ooh, here's one fan favorite for this crew. Sean A., you're picking up the GSP Magenta. GSP might be the fan favorite in this channel. Lyoto Machida, and that's just a base insert, but it looks cool. Tom Aspinall. All right, we got one pack left. I'm going to say one more time. Like, comment, subscribe, and you'll be entered to win two blasters. Two Topps Chrome UFC blasters at the end of the month. And we'll be back in a week, also 1 week from today, to do the same. I'm going to do 10 boxes of Chronicles next week, and we'll do. I think we'll do the exact same format. We'll see what happens. Islam Makhachev. Sorry, one second. Who was the last one there? Fio had Robbie Lawler. All right. Sean A has got GSP. All right. Abhecto. Ahora es tiempo. Es el tiempo. Islam Makhachev. Jalton Almeida. Roman Dolidze. Rafael Fiziev. We got a silver Alexander Pantoja. And that is going to Abhecto. We've got a negative Aljamain Sterling, which is good because I think his stock just went up. Nice negative pickup there, going to Haynow 34. I've got a Yuri Prochaska and Usman base inserts, and that's a wrap. So we stop at Haynow 34 with the negative Usman. All right, if you've had your name called, if you're in here, if you're not in my closet like Anthony Fio is, make sure you send an email to ufcbreaks@gmail.com. And even if you don't remember everyone that you want, it's fine. Just send me what your name is on YouTube, and what address you want them sent to. And then I'll put everything together and I'll ship those out over the course of the week. I hope you had fun. That was my redemption. Hopefully you get a redemption too, and you enjoy it. The autos we got were the Arnold Allen, which I'm sending up to Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, and the other one was the Raquel Pennington. So not bad to have the champ auto, but overall the hobby box was okay. We had one countdown, which is like a multi-box hit, and then we got a couple of serial numbers. So it wasn't crazy, but it was okay. Blasters were pretty good. I think we had 3 autos out of blasters, so I stand by my blaster versus mega box. I told that to the guy at the card shop today, and he was like, really? Like, the megas aren't as good? And I was like, I really don't think that they are. So that's a wrap. You should have my info. So every time I get everyone's info, a lot of times it's on these big chain emails, and I just ship everything, and then I get rid of it. So I don't save it. I probably should at some point, but I just ask for it every time. So hopefully it's annoying and you're winning all the time and have to constantly send it. But if you can, just send it to me. I'll appreciate it. I'm going to research Topps Midnight. Sounds great. And we'll do a big rip for that too. So stand by on that. And then in a week, I'm going to do the same thing again in a week. We'll do Chronicles. We'll do 10 bucks of Chronicles. Those don't have as many hits, but hopefully we'll get something out of there. It's like super hot or very cold, but it's free. So let's rip it. The next thing I want to do too is, I know it's not going to be like a huge YouTube sensation, but optic hanger packs have made like a weird resurgence. And I think what happened is that Panini probably didn't print all of them when they kind of slowed down. Because they were around like a year ago, and then they kind of slowed down. And so now what I'm seeing is that there's these cases of them, and they have a chance to have a 101 in there. And it's not a good chance, but there is a chance for a 101. And so I was thinking maybe buy like a couple cases of them and just rip them all at once and see. So I know it's not, again, it's like nobody's going to be super interested. There's going to be a lot of base, but I think I'm going to do it. So if you're interested, I'll see if there's a way I can do like a giveaway worked out into it. But I think I'm going to buy like 3 or 4 boxes, like cases of hanger packs, and just shred all of them and see if it's just total junk or if you can get something out of it. So that's kind of my plan. I'm happy to be home. I'm tired, and I've got a million cards to ship. So I'm going to start working on that. Thanks to all of you for joining me, for supporting the channel, for checking it out, for liking and subscribing. The rise has been meteoric over the last year, and especially in the last month or so. And that's all thanks to you guys, everyone who's out there watching and leaving comments and doing that stuff. So thank you very much. I'm going to get out of here. I've got some card stuff to work on. I'll see everyone in a week for another giveaway, and I'm going to research the Midnight. So have fun. Have a great rest of the week. I'll see all of you. Bye-bye.